Hi everyone, today I have my February updates to show you. I have my first 2 weeks of February progress, and I also have a couple of new starts to show you, as well as a couple of other things I'd like to talk about. And a bit of a change of scenery today. It's not too hot here in Australia, so I've decided to come outside and get a little bit of natural light to show the projects, just to see if they show up a little bit better on YouTube. Okay, so let's get started. The first one I have to show you is my Mirabilia Mermaid of Atlantis. I'll insert a picture here of the finished design. And here is a picture of the last time that you saw her. So last time you saw her, well, this is her now, and last time you saw her I had started the shield. So I've now finished the shield, the cross stitching that is, and I started on this corner here, and then I worked up to the skin, which I stitched 1/1. That's my first time doing that, and I had seen it on a couple of other videos and I really liked the effect, so I decided to give it a go. It was a little bit tricky because it was a blended colour. Well, not all of it was blended, but parts of her skin were blended tones. So I decided to use the darker shade on the bottom leg. So basically I went across with the darker shade first, like a 10 stitch, and then I went and did the top leg over the top in the lighter colour. So it still ended up with the blended toning through it. I ended up getting my magnifying glass out to give me a hand because it was tricky on the 28 count. Once I got the magnifying glass out, I was really happy that I could see it all quite well. And a few people asked me if I had to rechart the design. I didn't. I started eyeballing it to begin with, and then once I got up here and it got a little bit tricky around her face and nose area, I decided to do a temporary stitch of the outline of her face, so it would give me an idea of exactly where those stitches needed to go. And then as soon as I had done that, I pulled that temporary outline out, so that really helped. So that's a good little tip if anyone wants to give that a try. But overall I'm really happy with the way the skin looks, and that took me a couple of days to do all that. It was, I think there's about 3 different skin colours in there. But yeah, quite happy with that. And I also finished the shell up the top. So all I have left to do with the cross stitching on this design now is the fish, which is up in this corner, and then the border all the way around. And then I'll be able to start on the metallics and the beading. But really love this design. She's stitching up beautifully. Really happy with the colour choice of the fabric. I think she really pops, especially with the silks. And she's been a lot of fun to stitch. So that's week 1, and then week 2 was my Blackwork Save the Stitches Blackwork journey, and I'll insert a picture here of last time you saw it. Okay, and this is where I'm up to now. Hopefully this will come out okay out here in the sun. This is really tricky to photograph on Instagram, I have found. So last time you saw this, this is block 1, block 2, block 3. I had almost finished block 3 with just the stitching. It was this block I hadn't quite finished. So I've managed to get that finished now, finish the metallics in block 3. Block 4 are these large little designs, large little, that doesn't make sense, you know what I mean. Those designs there, those intricate designs, I really enjoy those. They're so much fun to stitch them. And then I have started on, or finished, I should say, finished on block 5. And what amazes me with this design is when I'm stitching it, first of all, when I look at the pattern, the more carefully I look at the pattern before I stitch, and the more different shapes I can make out in the pattern. And I try and decide in my head which particular shapes I'm going to follow to finish the stitch. And while I'm doing that, obviously my eyes have focused on that particular pattern. Then when I take the photo at night after I've finished my stitching, a whole different pattern seems to emerge from the completed stitch. I don't know if anyone else has found that, but it looks different again on camera than it does right in front of my eyes. So really loving that effect. So I only got to work on this one 5 days this week. Had a bit of a busy week, so I'm quite happy with my progress for the 5 days. So that's that one. Okay, now next, you all saw my Valentine heart that I did for Valentine's Day. I just wanted to share with you a frame that I managed to find in one of our local shops. Oops. Try not to get the sun glare in there. I think this cost me about $4 from the reject shop, and I just think it looks really great in there. It's a lovely fit. Gave it to my husband for Valentine's Day and he loved it. He had no idea that I had been stitching it. And so that one will get put out each year to celebrate Valentine's. Okay, go through my list here. Right, next I did a birthday card. I haven't got it to show you because I have actually gifted it already, but I'll insert a picture of the design. I call it birthday cocktail, but it's a birthday card it's a word cloud birthday card by Ursula, and it's along the same lines as the Valentine heart I just showed you. And I'll insert a picture of the finished design here. I'll insert a picture here of the completed finish. So that was loads of fun. Didn't take very long to stitch up at all. I stitched that one up with DMC 550, which was a dark purple. In hindsight, I probably would have gone a couple of shades lighter because it did look a little bit black actually when I finished stitching it on the white. But once I mounted it onto the purple card, it sort of brought out the purple a little bit more. So I really enjoyed that. I stitched that on 18 count white Aida, 2/1, and that was my first card I've ever made. So I had to do a little bit of research on how to make an aperture card, and that was a bit of fun. And I also had to do a bit of research on how to make an envelope because I didn't have anything to fit. So it was all quite good. I have a lot of card making supplies here that I bought for my daughter years ago, so they're all going to come in handy now. I'm going to quite enjoy making cards for family and friends. So that was that one. And next is a new start that I started for my brother. This was intended to be a birthday card, but I've decided that there's way too much work in it for a birthday card, so I'm going to frame it for him. And this is by, I'll insert a picture of the finished design here. So this is it here at the moment. This is called Good Fortune by Joan Elliott, and I got this from Little Magazine. I'll grab it here. This is something I got in a garage sale. It's called The Ultimate D&C, David and Charles Book Collection, and on the back it actually says exclusive to Cross Stitcher, so I'm assuming that at some stage it might have been included with the magazine. And there's some really nice little designs in here, so that's where that came from. And I'm really loving this piece. I like the manly look to it. It's got some metallics that need to be added, so there'll be chronic going around the border and also around the Celtic knot there. And then obviously that all needs to be backstitched, and there's backstitch all around the design on the side as well. So his birthday is on the 2nd of March, so I need to get that one done for him, and hopefully he'll like that. It'll be the first cross stitch I've ever made for him. So that's that one. Okay, so you might have noticed that I did say at the beginning of the year I was only going to have 4 whips at a time, and each video I seem to have a new start to show you. I've also noticed this trend, and I'm actually quite enjoying it because it's enabling me to take part in a few sales here and there that I think I have time for, and also, as I said, to produce some birthday cards. So I've decided that as well as my 4 weekly sales, I'm going to incorporate 5, maybe 6. So the other 2 will be designs that I will work on each afternoon for an hour or so if I get a little bit of free time, or on a weekend. Occasionally I'll get a Sunday where there's nothing much to do. So instead of working on my weekly whip for the week during the day, I'll work on my little project during the day and then do my bigger project at night. So that way I've got some more finishes happening. I'm able to get a few more things completed that I wanted to get completed this year. So Cross Stitch and Discuss 2 group have a stitch along for Easter on the 5th of March. I do have a design that I would like to do. I haven't committed to it at this stage because I'm not sure if I can fit it into my schedule, so I'm not going to show it here, but I will show it on my next video if I manage to join along with that one. But the next one, which is with Cross Stitch It's Fun Facebook group, which is on the 13th of March, is for St. Patrick's Day, and I have committed to that one. The reason being, and I should have mentioned it with my brother's present, is that my background is Irish. My maiden name is Sullivan, and you can't get a lot more Irish than that. So my brother and I are very, and the rest of my family, but my brother and I in particular are very proud to be Irish. So I couldn't let an Irish sale go by and not participate in that. So this is the one I will be doing. So I'm looking forward to that. That will be my first Love Thy Thread design, and that'll be something I'll be able to put out each year on St. Patrick's Day and enjoy. The whole family will be able to look at that and enjoy that with me. So that's that. Okay, so my other exciting news so far this month is the beginning of the year I joined I've got to look at it, Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie. I joined her Fabric of the Month club. I was umming and ahhing whether to do the fabrics or the threads, and I knew I couldn't really commit financially to both. And I thought, well, I've got loads of charts and I'm trying to get my DMC collection together. What do I really need more? And I decided I need more fabric. And up until my Magical Creatures calendar, that I had only ever done plain fabrics, usually white, cream or black, and one navy. That's it, nothing else fancy. And I've been looking at all these pictures on Instagram and Facebook of all these beautiful hand-dyed fabrics, and I thought, I'm going to give that a try. So I just got January's in the mail the other day by Stephanie, and this is 32 count Belfast linen, 18 by 26, and the colour is Fathoms Below. And I absolutely love this. It's showing a little bit purple there. It's not. It's teal blue and a darker blue. And it's just stunning. To me, as soon as I saw it, I said Mermaid. It's definitely a mermaid design. So whether this is going to be a future Mirabilia project, I'm not sure. But it's nice to have in my stash, and I'm sure next project that I'm looking for something nice, I'll be able to pop this out and see if it's suitable. So I've also seen an image of February's fabric, which is in lovely shades of pink, so I'm really looking forward to that. Just wish I didn't have to wait so long to get it to Australia. This was posted on the 31st of January and I received it on the 16th of February, so 2 weeks. That's 2 and a bit weeks. That's pretty much normal for 1, 2, 3 stitch type orders as well, so that's the way it goes for us Aussies. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about is I've decided that I really am showing an interest in seasonal charts. I think I always did have a bit of an interest there, but it's really been sparked lately, and I want to stitch spring, summer, autumn, winter charts. There are so many designs out there that I love, especially the American designs. Some of them aren't suitable, obviously, because your seasons are, I should say their seasons, because you're not all American. Their seasons are completely different to ours. So, but there are some out there that are suitable, and I actually want to kit up quite a few of those. A lot of them are little designs, so it's something that I can bring into my whip 5 or 6 rotation and do them each day and get them done quite quickly. So I'm really looking forward to that. You all know, I mentioned in a previous video that I want to do the lavender and lace Celtic ladies, again for spring, summer, autumn, winter, and maybe even the Mirabilia ladies at a later date. But at this stage I'm focusing on the other Mirabilias that I have in my stash. I think I have 20 something now, which is crazy. So I don't think I'll be purchasing them soon, but yeah, I just have this real need at the moment. I want to decorate the house for each season. The thought of putting new cross stitches up on the wall for that particular season and then being able to take them down and swap them with something else, that just really appeals to me. I'd never thought of it before. I heard other people mention that that's what they do, so really love that idea. And also for special events as well. Each year I hope to do Valentine's Day pieces and St. Patrick's Day pieces, and eventually get up a collection so that each year I might be able to have a corner of my home where I can show that, oh, it's Valentine's Day today, and have some pillows and some framed pieces and just some little decorative things just to brighten up the day. I just think it's a great idea. So I look forward to doing that. Okay, and the other thing I would like to mention is, as of today, I noticed that I have just reached 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and it's all thanks to you guys. I'm absolutely blown away. I've said it so many times, just sick of hearing me say it, I know, but I never thought in my wildest dreams I would have that many followers. I think we all have taken on this journey in the hope that we might get 10 or 20 people watch our videos and take an interest, but 1,000, just to think that 1,000 of you out there are interested in what I have to say and to show, just I think it's amazing. So I need to do a giveaway. I've been wanting to do a giveaway for ages, and just time keeps ticking, and I'm so busy in other parts of my life, and I'll get to that and I'll get to that, and yeah, it just doesn't happen. So I'm now going to do it, and I'd actually like to ask you all, before I organise my giveaway, what sort of things would you like to have as prizes as a giveaway? So I guess I would like to do a poll. So the things I was thinking, maybe you can comment below of which things you interests you the most. So I was thinking gift certificates. So there's various sites online that I can think of. Gift certificates. Do you prefer charts and kits as prizes? Fabric, although I don't really have anything that I am willing to part with, but can certainly maybe organise something. Threads, or even tools. So what is it that you would like to have included as part of a giveaway? So if you'd like to comment below and let me know. To me, I sort of think gift certificates would be great, because you could choose whatever it is that you would like to purchase, and that's always a good thing. So I will be definitely putting some thought into that, and I'd like to actually get my giveaway up within the week. So yes, please comment below and let me know what interests you, what you think would be a good giveaway. And I'd like to actually have a few prizes. So it's 1,000 of you out there after all that are eligible if you would like. So that would be awesome. Okay, so that's it for me today. I would like to wish you all a great stitching day, and I hope to see you all again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.